Good day.
And with you?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Are you going to do what we...
Careful. Schönen Tag.
That's fine.
Ah,
I just want...
what weapon?
I'll take a longsword.
Ah, and what about...
Take a longsword as well.
I understand.
Yes.
And you want...
I reckon I can...
to... Kämpfen! Show your stuff! We're going to get you, you whoreson! I've been waiting for you. Du verdammter Mistkerl! Show what you're made of! Kurwa! I'm wounded! Show your stuff! Go fuck yourself! What do you want? Oh, Dummkopf! You're no match for us, fucker! Show what you're made of! Useless! Zeig, was du drauf hast! Show your stuff! What do you want? What the fuck was that? Enough!
What now?
We can continue.
I want another...
And what?
I'll take a...
Wählen.
Take a...
Gut.
Let's go.
Me when you're ready. Oh, Dummkopf! So ein... Ach was! Das stimmt! Oh, Dummkopf!
just defending yourself.
Yeah. Du verdammter Mistkerl! Genug!
One more time.
All right. When du start attacking.
You can attack.
Ich verstehe. So ein Pech. Scheiße!
Let
Just give me the word.
start attacking him.
Ja. Pech gehabt, Arschloch!
Genug. I better...
So I'm
Toll! Spahadian. Here I look daily on the day of war.
Oh, what? Of course you are.
Doesn't it bother you?
Gutenberg, but its citizens, that's why. Glory to them.
Come and put your tournament on.
Men who could easily make war their trade will now be competing for Lady Fortune's favor. The famous winner of several previous tournaments, who needs no further introduction, as half of Gutenberg knows him already. Henry of Scotland. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him? Enoch is known as Milk Drinker because he doesn't drink booze. He's a journeyman under Master Gunsmith Brookup, and today he wants to show us that casting hot metal is not the only art he knows. Watch closely. We'll now see whose skill proves to be greater.
Right, just like that!
Fantastic! For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
Show your stuff.
I had no idea.
I yield. Mercy.
Overpowered contenders, get to it! End of duel! It's decided! An outstanding display of prowess on the part of the victor! Henry of Scotland! And now, two great fighters go head to head. Fine Foreman Henslin after
Can't get any better than this.
Smell a vein a mile away.
I haven't seen
and his
swordsmanship
friends
like that in a
with
long time.
dwarves. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town.
You're doing a great job
Nothing
keeping watch.
on or under this earth. Least of all, his opponent.
Fast. Like some kind of
Enjoy the
mythical
duel that
hero.
will soon follow.
Pardon me.
Let your steel ring. Fight.
Careful.
Bad luck.
Oh, jump top.
End of duel. This fierce contender overpowered his opponent in the first round. Mine foreman, Henslin Ebner. Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Contenders, forward!
He offended us.
End of duel! It's decided. An outstanding display of prowess on the part of the victor. Mine foreman, Henslin Ebner. Truly a well-deserved triumph. The final clash, which will show whether Lady Luck is still on his side, is about to begin. Now comes the final sword and shield duel. Welcome to those who are yet to meet their match. Henry of Scullets, who has already triumphed once today. And surely he will face an equally brave warrior.
Henry is the bride to the hell.
Who will taste the glory and who will feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin! End of duel! The contender, no time to lose! Get to it! End of duel! People of Gutenberg, behold his shield, an impenetrable wall, his sword, a punishing weapon, an undefeated and unmatched fighter. Henry! Henry! Let's move on to the art of the...
I took a bit of a beating. I could use some patching up.
Come here. Let me take a look at you.
You're quite right to look forward to these duels.
true, Mark?
I came to get my gear for the next duels.
Of course. Take care.
Fighters! Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. And who's going to face him? Peter the Miner, also known as Shut Up. As you rarely hear a kind word from him. But deep down, Peter is a good man and is a well-respected miner. So, don't shut up. Instead, welcome Peter. I wish both of you the best of luck and a steady arm.
Fantastic! That's right, just like that. Hurrah!
Let your steel ring. Fight! End of duel! Overpowered contenders! Forward!
Holy fuck. Skill, Mark.
Fuck you! Too slow!
End of duel! A second hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender! Henry of Skalitz! Now, we'll see a duel between two men, neither of whom is to be trifled with.
Pleasure to watch.
Mine Foreman, Henslin Ebner! We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strengths against him. Gerhard Iglauer, respected burgher who was brought to Kuttenberg by business opportunities and mining regulations. Renowned as an excellent swordsman back at home, and now he's here, he has agreed to show us his skills. So please welcome our esteemed guest. May God and fortune decide. Ready? Go for it!
That's him!
of duel! This fierce contender overpowered his opponent in the first round. Gerhard Iglauer! Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin! End of duel! You both put up a spectacular fight, but there can only be one winner. Gerhard Iglauer! A well-deserved victory, worthy of admiration and recognition. The final clash, which will show whether Lady Luck is still on his side, is about to begin. We already know the winner of the sword and shield discipline. And now we have two brave contenders vying for victory in the longsword discipline. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And which worthy opponent has the Lady Fortune chosen for him? Gerhard Iglauer! May the best man win! Fantastic!
Bravo!
Glory!
That's it!
That's right! Just like that! Glory to Gutenberg!
Yes!
Contenders, get to it!
You can't take me!
To Mr. How
did he do? I wasn't looking.
Have us!
That's him!
With his sword. With that thing. That's not fighting. That's dancing. Did I get that right?
The blade was singing!
Soaring pest!
What a spectacle!
End of duel! Overpowered! No time to lose! Get to it! End of duel! The final duel is over, and what a spectacle it was! There he is, a masterful swordsman, quick and precise. Such is today's longsword winner, Henry of Skalitz. Harnischfechten, duels in heavy armor.
Lady Fortune really smiled on you today, eh?
Enjoy the last and most brutal duels of today.
I'm here to return.
Great. Hi, it's all here. Farewell.
Men who could easily make war. Their trade will now be competing for Lady Fortune's favor. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town. Val the Pole. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
Anyone's asking.
Glory to Henry!
Ready? Fight!
You're swinging it like a drum!
End of duel! This fierce overpower. Let your steel ring! Fight! End of duel! A second hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender. Henry!
It's a shame you weren't here when Sigismund's horde attacked.
Now, our honorable swordsmen will show off their skills. Peter, shut up! And now, he's going to face another brave warrior. Gerhard Iglauer! Who'll taste the glory and who'll feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided.
Fantastic!
That's right. Just like that.
We cannot wait any longer. One of the contestants has failed to show up. Hurrah! We have a winner! Gerhard Iglauer! Hopefully, he'll get a chance to show his skill next time. The final clash, which will show whether Lady Luck is still on his side, is about to begin. This day is coming to an end, and so is our tournament. But we still have time enough for the duels of our armored champions. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And surely he will face an equally brave warrior.
Henry is the best.
Gerhard
Iglau's good!
I wish
Cutburn's
both of
better!
you the best of luck and a steady arm.
Glory to Glory!
No time to lose. Get to it. End of duel. Overpowered it for the glory of Gutenberg. Let the duel begin. End of duel. No words needed. You saw it yourselves. Free combat champion. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. Hear ye, people of Gutenberg. Today we had the pleasure of seeing a lot of beautiful swordplay.
Is it the famous?
Some won by strength, some by agility, and some by cleverness.
I'm in need of your care again, O maiden fair.
Aye, I'll fix you up.
But I'm a famous contender. I deserve some care.
Oh, of course you do, you big hero. Oh, show me where it hurts, warrior.
Kingdom of Bohemia. God be with you, good people of Gutenberg.
Let's come and...
The Lord be with you. The tools of their trade. These days, we need to rely on ourselves.
Good afternoon. Those what game?
Wagoners.
That's...
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
You can do it. You'll drink anything, even if it knock out a horse.
Damn it, you know how I ended up last time. I puked all over my feet and then rolled around in it.
Well,
God
you
bless.
were the only one.
Good day to you.
The only who drink it. All the others tossed it just from the smell of it. Don't tell me you've gone soft. I'm telling you,
I ain't
Conrad's
soft.
going to win
I
the
just don't
tournament.
want to drink any rum. Today, I'm sticking to it.
Every time. Just look at him. He can cut you in half without even pulling your sword from the scabbard.
Like this?
Not even Conrad would dare stand against the devil. What are you blabbering about? Peace and quiet.
God grant you health.
It's yours.
No one stands a chance against Lee because he's in league with the devil. Who is it? His name is called Ford. Was it Ford?
That's it.
Time to worry about everything.
What an occasion, eh?
Starting with Ford.
Will you go?
I reckon I'll be with you.
Greetings to you
Maybe
too.
next time I'll even fight. I've been taking lessons at the textile, and I've learned quite a bit already.
That's good. The town needs
These ones
brave
here.
to take up arms and not just the tools of their trade. These days, we need to rely on our
My God, I'm done.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
The tournament's supposed to be a celebration of the city. And all that fencing is just a bit of fun, that's all.
men England. I'll just keep quiet.
God be with you. See you later.
Oh, aye. God be with you.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Fuck that. That was good. It has to work out sometime.
Greetings. God be with you, my friend.
Greetings.
How can I help?
What do you...
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
Hey,
I'd like to do something...
Well,
Do we have it?
that's more... Aye. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
apparently, the city
Council is organising another collection for repairs to the fortification.
Christ, pardon me.
You made it after all. And
Are you sure it's me you're waiting for?
you and no other.
Do we know each other? You don't look familiar.
No, we don't. But we were destined to meet.
What do you mean?
I dreamt about you on St. John's Eve, and then again a few more times.
Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh no, I had a dream about you.
Well, all right. What is it you need?
What do you think? A groom.
A groom? It's a little hasty for my liking. I mean, I've never seen you before in my life.
That is of no matter. See, on St. John's Eve, all us village girls floated wreaths. Hannah's bobbed its way to the other bank. Eliza's fell to pieces, but mine floated the furthest of all. And then that night, I dreamt of you.
What was that you said about wreaths?
You're not from around these parts, are you? If your wreath reaches the other side, it means you will soon be married. But if it's and mine got swept downstream to who knows where.
And that means...
When I wed, my husband will take me away from here.
You say you dreamt about me?
And more than once at that.
Does it now? And what?
That it will come true. I picked 9 flowers at night, put them under my pillow, and...
Thanks for the explanation. I don't want to dampen your spirits, but you must be mistaken. I have no plans to marry just yet. And I can't, anyway.
But... my dreams...
And if you are to marry away from here...
I'm not saying he has to be from far away. Kuttenberg would be enough for me.
I'm not a city lad. I'm from Skalitz.
Skalitz? You're a villager? Well, it certainly couldn't have been you I was dreaming of then. I bid you safe travels. Skalitz, he says. What a woeful prize that would have been. Wait. It was here just a moment ago. There's a thief here. Are you trying to threaten me? There you go. I can't just leave this lying around. You silly dog. Are you trying to threaten me? There you go. Do you want to hit me, you idiot? Leave! Never do that again. Are you mad? You almost hit me. Christ almighty! You dare hit a woman? Gods!
Come here!
Gods! Please!
Come here!
Gods! Holy Mary, you're that criminal! No! Someone help!
Ka! 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 Whoa!
Takarodj! Takarodj! Nincs esélye!
Come here!
Now you're going to...
Christ! I'm hit!
What do you want?
I'm all yours! Ka! Ka! Whoa! Go! Go!
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon. Someone...
Hey! Well, are you going? Away with you!
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Greetings.
Good day to you. You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My real father is a nobleman. He oversaw the royal mines in Skalitz.
You don't say. You're the son of Radzig Kobula.
You know him?
Not personally. But I'm well informed about the silver mines in the kingdom, and their overseers. What happened in Skalitz was a great tragedy for the entire kingdom. It was one of the highest yielding mines. How much did your father tell you about its operation?
Hardly anything, actually.
Oh? Well, never mind. We can fix that. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private. Just wait a bit longer, all right?
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much he'd help. Mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Suchdol.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining, so he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergau. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mint master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That So means me, and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded. Starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. And these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuchenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monasteries. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Who's responsible for
the mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mint master. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shaft. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us.
How much do the mines...
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king. They bear the cost of mining themselves. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders.
What about the other 2/3 of the profit?
Those go towards the costs, of course.
Who's responsible?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us, then they deduct the royal tithe, and not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happened?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes. But in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every...
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and...
How many mints are there?
Only the main one is left. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen, and the wealth of this... And of course, his...
Are you Foreman Samko?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but... miners' rules. Then I'll tell you everything.
All right, let's do it.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Good day. Well, good day.
Bloated again.
My God, I'm done.
Good game, friend.
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
Good day. Good to see you, friend.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Only then there's not much silver in the ore.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hawk 34 coves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out,
So I went to see my...
God bless.
Excuse me.
I'm at your service, sir. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
At your service, sir.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less. But make it snappy, man.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stide.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakker graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a... couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a...
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh in a corf. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for?
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell you. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. God be with you, good sir.
Are you right in the head? Sod off with that weapon.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What you doing here, kidder?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a student from Prague.
Right? A thesis?
I just need to ask your
What gaffer's gone doing there to pray?
Why wouldn't he be?
Young Jaybird. One of our... He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the... You'll hear the wind howling and they had it down there. Don't fret, but...
Farewell, sir.
I'm sorry.
Mary said, "Behold."
Are you Foreman Paul?
Eh? You walk like a ghost, kidder. Hold on. I don't know ye.
My name's Henry. I'm a student at the university in Prague. And I'm writing a thesis, so I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, and now...
Come on. It wasn't your fault.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his...
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and all
our
ores
Father,
and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine,
copper,
and may
tin,
your holy angels
iron,
save his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you
glory
bless my
through our
brother,
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
And may your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from damnation. Bring his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen. So,
Aye.
what is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Proper graft, that.
Are deaths in the mine?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a... Unfortunately,
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. It's not really worth it, though.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
I'm sorry.
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the... It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore.
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him. You need to talk to Fett. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. Make sure to promise them no one will know. When you've talked to them,
What was I thinking about?
Damn. I never thought I'd see the day anyone would...
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the...
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that.
Let Sir Christian handle it then.
To steal silver from the king is a most serious crime. Punishable by death.
Why are you telling me this?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? And they like to show off? Anyway, don't you know? I work for Vavek.
We both know something stinks about this, so Christian says if you tell us everything...
I've nothing to...
If you don't want to get hurt, you should start talking. By keeping silent, you're just begging to get some bones broken. And be disgraced, because the truth will come out anyway.
Well, calm down a little. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some... He made it very clear. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name. I don't scare easy.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask her. They say he was...
Who pays you on the side?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works.
Do you think the mint master...
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vava. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me.
All right. Just Christian won't give you any trouble.
Clear as a bell, Mara.
Careful.
My respects.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corves.
I do not write egg form and fed counts the corves.
Bit too late for that.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying it was going well. I have always paid for what we... On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was... Nobody at the smelting works cared at all.
How long has this been going on?
Several months.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The mint master?
So Christian and I agreed to investigate that, so just act like nothing's... We don't want to scare off the people who are...
Yeah, I understand.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Baresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Baresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic. As charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent... If you don't have anything of the sort, if you're charismatic enough, and make sure you wash up before you go.
What else should I know about the smelting?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen, and sell off the rest.
What should I know?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He started to prosper soon after. Now he's doing better and better.
I got it.
Here. I've written you a letter. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything. You could get something out of the workers. When you're in the smelting works, keep good luck, Henry.
Where should I look?
If you can get into the workshops, see if anything... It'd also be a good idea to... I reckon I don't need to tell you to be as cautious as possible.
Greetings. Who's this?
Greetings, sir.
What's new around?
Nothing much, if you're looking for a...
It's filthy again. Damn it.
What's this dirty beggar doing here? I don't talk to nobodies.
Come and get some wonderful...
Shit. That's the fella I kept bailing out of trouble. Poor wretch. Bad luck has caught up with him. Beautiful.
What's this dirty beggar doing here? I don't talk to nobody.
Well, this
I
doesn't
see
seem too
some...
bad.
Just can't dress appropriately.
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, goodman. Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skallets, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter.
I know. I just want to see what it looks...
Well, with this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary...
Can you tell me what happened with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace, and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of...
We don't measure in corves here. When they deliver it here, we process a large amount here.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the... 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of... We can make between 100 and 200...
Can any silver...
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and... Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars...
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say...
Why from Horshan?
What a load of shit.
I visited the mine there.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory.
God be with you.
Don't forget, and above all... You're later, my friend.
May God give you health, sir.
Who are you off to see, smelling like that?
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, then, we shovel charcoal in till the stone gets proper roasting. We do that over and over in other furnaces.
How do you like working in this?
Aye. Can you complain at all, sir? We get a nice pile of chink from the yield.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke and he pays us well, from what I've heard from the other smelters. It's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Does any silver...
Here? That would mean some of our lads are in... Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this.
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing. This is how they crush ore in bulk. Corf here, corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. So this is how they crush ore in bulk. Corf here, corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here.
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? Meet me outside in a while.
I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
My respect.
All right, all right.
Well, who are you, fella?
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. Surely you didn't come to investigate.
Christian of Pisa.
The steward of the mint because of a rumour. They say silver keep...
The silver must be going missing from here.
From the mines? Why should I talk to you?
Look, I know my way around silver mining. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters.
Right. I reckon you could be. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. It's all very suspicious, but if you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, but be careful.
Thank you. What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the horse shit. It's an awful... If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills.
How do you like working?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from... You're always breathing stive from the furnace.
What can you tell me?
Listen, all folks like him care. On the other hand,
What happened?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit.
You must be the snoop.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't, fortunately. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal.
Take him down!
Wait. I demand an honourable duel. It's my right. I'm a knight, not some miserable bandit.
If that's your last... Go! You're a dead man!
Now, spill the beans.
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate.
Why didn't Buresh take
The mint master's men watch over the transport of the king's... Buresh had it all.
Aren't you ashamed?
And which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man.
Moving on.
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes.
They coins in there.
I suppose so.